Hi, good morning everyone. Welcome to the revision of exponents second chapter. Today we are doing extra practice question of your book. So in this your first question is you just have to multiply whatever power is given to you. Like if you have given like 3 by 4 raised to power minus 5. That means you have to this multiply by 5 times, but condition is that there is a negative power. We never solve with the negative power. First you make it positive. 4 by 3 raised to power 5. So here if the higher power is there, so either you can, if there is a condition of you have to evaluate, then you have to multiply here like 4 5 times you have to multiply, and 3 you have to multiply again 5 times. So after multiplication you will get the answer of this numerator and denominator. Now next, what if there is a standard form? Standard form, if you have a one number is given, you have to convert into scientific notation or standard form. First condition is same, there should be only one digit should be left before the decimal, and rest of the digit should be considered after the decimal. So if there is no decimal point is there, so we consider my decimal is here. So first you think how many decimal places you want to shift. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So here there are total 9 digits are there. So among 9 I have to shift 8 digit after the decimal point. Now before that, if 0 is easier, I can also write separate 0. It will be easier for me to calculate. If I write 218 multiply by 1 2 3 4 5 6, 10 raised to power 6. So if I write this way, it will be easier for me to convert into scientific form or standard form. Still it is not a standard or scientific form, because here still decimal places is here after 8. I want to shift at this place because there are total 3 digits are there. So I want to shift that into that decimal into that place. So between that position there is 2 digits are there. So that means I have to multiply and divide by 100, 10 raised to power 6, and this converted into 2.18 into 10 raised to power 2 into 10 raised to power 6. If base is same, power is added, that is 10 raised to power 2 plus 6 give me 8. 2.18 into 10 raised to power 8. So that is my required answer. But what happen if question is like this, like 0.40 will be there, 270. First thing you have to remove the decimal sign. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. After decimal there is a 7 digit. When I remove the decimal, denominator will be 10 raised to power 7. Like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So now this I shifted it here. So can I write this into 10 raised to power minus 7? Now I remove this 10 multiple of 10 to the numerator by changing the sign of the power. If it is negative, it becomes positive. If it is positive, it becomes negative in reciprocal. Now next condition is only you have to target this into decimal places. If there is a no decimal places, consider that decimal places is here. So I want to shift decimal places after 2 digit. That means 1 digit should be kept before the decimal and rest of the digit should be kept after the decimal. So it means between that there is a 2 digit. So I multiply again with the 100 and divide. 10 raised to power minus 7, 2.17, 10 raised to power 2 into 10 raised to power minus 7. Then 2.17 into 10 raised to power 2 minus 7 give me 2 minus 7 give me minus 5. So that is my required answer. This way you have to arrange into the extended form. Now your third question is this: evaluate minus 3 by 8 raised to power 4 minus 2, and another common power is there, minus 6. And your rule is this: when if any power is inside and any power is outside, you have to multiply the power. So condition is that I have to multiply all the powers, like 4 into minus 2 into minus 6 give me negative into negative become positive, that is 48. If you look at this power, this is also even. Okay, due to even, this negative becomes positive. So I can also write 3 by 2 raised to power 48. If there is a bigger power is there, you no need to multiply this 3 into 48 times or 2 into 48 times. Just you have to write the power as it is in your answer if there is a bigger power. Your next fourth question is 3 raised to power minus 1 plus 5 raised to power minus 1 plus 2 by 3 raised to power minus 1. First thing, you have to remove the negative power. Like here 3 minus 1 changes to 1 by 3, 5 minus 1 changes to 1 by 5, and here if you, this is negative 1 is there because this is negative 1 in your question. So when you remove that power, that become positive, then base will be in the reciprocal form 3 by 2. After that, first you have to solve this bracket by finding the LCM. 3 and 5, there is no common factor other than 1, so you have to directly multiply 3 into 5 as LCM, and 5 is multiplied by this one and 3 is multiplied by this one. If there is no common factor between the denominators other than 1, then you can do this way, it will be easier for you. 5 plus 3, 8 by 15 plus 3 by 2. Now next is 15 and 2, LCM is 30. So when you multiply, there is also there is no common factor other than 1, so you can directly 15 into 2 consider as LCM, and here 8 multiplied by 2 and 3 multiplied by 15 gives me 16 plus 8, 45 by 30, and my answer is 61 by 30. Next is, by what number should minus 3 raised to power minus 2 be multiplied so that the product becomes 6 raised to power minus 7. Now condition is that which number I have to multiply this number so that my answer will be this. So first thing, we consider that our required number is x, then minus 3 raised to power minus 2 when multiplied by x give me 6 minus 1. After that, if you look at this minus 3 raised to power minus 2, if any term is multiplied by this, when this move on another side, it changes to divide when move to the other side. Now 6 minus 1 divided by minus 3 minus 2. Now our next step is I have to convert negative power to positive. 6 minus 1 become 1 by 6 and minus 3 raised to power minus 2 become minus 1 by 3. But when changes divide into multiply, that term will be reciprocal again. In this case, you no need to change the sign because you are writing the reciprocal. By changes divide into multiply, that becomes minus 3 raised to power 2. Now you open minus 3 2 times, minus minus become positive, 1 3's cancel with 6, 3 2's are 6, 3 by 2 is my required number. Next is, if 5 by 12 raised to power 3 into 5 by 12 raised to power minus 6x is equal to 5 by 12 raised to power minus 12, then what will be the value of x? If you look at this, all the term base are same, but before comparing the power, there should be single base in left side and single base should be in the right side. If both bases are same, you can ignore the bases and just equate the power. First you have to make the single base on this side. If base is same, base are multiplied with each other, power is added. So you have to write once time base. When same bases multiply with different powers, you have to write the base once and add the powers. 3 plus minus 6x, and here already single base is there, 5 by 12 raised to power minus 12. Now if both sides base is same, you just ignore the bases and just equate the powers. 3 minus 6x minus 12, 3 plus 12 is equal to 6x, and my required answer after dividing 15 by 6 is 5 by 2 is my required value of x. Now if there is a condition of power is given, like 7 raised to power 2x plus 1 divided by 49 is equal to 343, what is the value of x? So in this case, first you have to convert, because this is lowest number is 7, you have to convert all the numbers into power of 7 if it is possible. Like here 7 square, instead of writing 49 I write 7 square. Instead of writing 343 I will write 7 raised to power 3, because when you multiply 7 3 times, that gives you 343. So instead of writing 343 we will write 7 raised to power 3. And if base is same, powers are different, and divide sign in between that, so you can subtract the power, denominator power from the numerator power, and write the base as common. 7 2x plus 1 minus 2, 7 raised to power 2x minus 1, because 1 minus 2 become minus 1, and here 7 raised to power 3. Now base is same on both the sides, you just equate the powers. 2x minus 1 is equal to 3, and 2x is equal to 3 plus 1, 2x is equal to 4, x is equal to 2. Next, your 8th question, find the value of p for which 2 by 7 raised to power 5 into 2 by 7 raised to power minus 6, 2 by 7 raised to power 2p minus 1. Same thing, you have to equate the base on the left side. If base is same, terms are multiplied, powers are different, you just add the powers, like 5 plus minus 6 become 5 minus 6, 2 by 7 2p minus 1, ignore the base, equate the powers, minus 1 is equal to 2p minus 1 gives me p is equal to 0 after solving. Next, 9th question is same as your 5th question which you have to solve. 10th question is, now here if you have bigger powers is there, like here if 4 raised to power minus 2 into 4 raised to power minus 3 and whole power is 4, divide by 6 raised to power minus 6. So what you will do, first you have to equate, if their base are same, multiply with each other, power is different, power is added with each other, like minus 2 plus minus 3 and common power is 4, divide by 6 raised to power minus 6. Now here 4 raised to power minus 5, outside power is 4, when you multiply that gives you 4 raised to power minus 20, and this negative power when changes to positive, before I change divide into multiply, this will be reciprocal. Now negative power, when it make it positive, it again reciprocal the base, that will be 6 move to numerator due to negative power, 6 raised to power 6. Now either you can finish the question at that point, or either you can move further also, like here you can write 4 as 2 raised to power 2 and 6 as 2 into 3 raised to power 6. That means here when you open 2 raised to power 6 separately, 3 raised to power 6 separately consider. Okay, now 2 raised to power 6 and 2 into minus 20 gives you minus 40. If base is same, power is added, minus 40 plus 6 and 3 raised to power 6, 2 raised to power minus 34 into 3 raised to power 6, then you can arrange the term like that. No need to multiply 234 times because this is the high power. Next is B part. If a raised to power 4, b raised to power minus 10, c cube, d minus 3, a raised to power minus 6, b raised to power minus 8, c raised to power minus 3 and d square. If base are same in numerator and denominator, you can directly subtract the power from the numerator of the denominator. When you subtract the powers, like 4 minus minus 6 minus 10 minus 8, 3 minus 3 and minus 3 minus 2, that gives me a raised to power 10, c raised to power 6, b raised to power minus 2 and 10 raised to power d raised to power minus 5. Negative power shifted to the downward to make it positive. This is my required answer. Now in 11th question, if there is a condition 7n plus 2 minus 6 into 7n plus 1, 21 into 7n minus 2 into 7n plus 1. So first thing you have to open the 7n plus 2 in the opposite of the power, because what you do, if base is same, you add the powers. Now power addition is given, you have to separate the bases. Here like 7n plus 2. If I separate 7n into 7 square, 7n into 7 1. 7n already is there and 7n into 7 1. Now I take common 7n from both numerator and denominator. What is left? 7 square minus 6 into 7, 21 minus 2 into 7. After subtraction, give me 7 by 7 is equal to 1, and here common 7 raised to power 7 raised to power cancel with each other. Now 11th question, B part. If you have a question 3 raised to power 2n plus 6 into 9 to n minus 7, 27 raised to power 2n in the denominator. First I convert all the bases into 3 form, because 9 is the square of 3, 27 is the cube of 3. So 2 first multiply with this 2n plus 2 into 6 give me 12. Here 2 when multiply with this is 4n minus 14. So if base is same, power is added. You add the powers here. So that gives you 6n minus 2. And denominator also, when you multiply 3 with 2, that gives you 6n. Now when power moves upward, that will be subtracted. 6n minus 6n subtracted, cancel with each other. Only 3 raised to power minus 2 is left. 3 raised to power minus 2 means 1 by 3 square is equal to 1 by 9. Similarly, you have to solve C and D part also with this way. You just multiply the power here. Like here in your C part, 11th question C part, 1 by 9 raised to power minus 2. 3 into 27 raised to power 2 by 3, 9 raised to power 0. 9 raised to power 0 you consider as 1. 27 changes into 3 cube, because this power 3 multiplied by 2 by 3, 3 will be cancelled. Only 3 square is left. Here also 9 by 8. Okay, first 9 ones are 9, 9 nines are 81, 1 by 9. Now after that you have to do change the negative power to positive power, 9 raised to power 1 by 2. Here 81 minus 27 plus 9 written as 3 square, because square root will be cancelled with 2. 2, only 3 is left. After calculation your required answer is 57. Remember one thing, whenever you are going to add the terms, use BODMAS rule. First to add positive term, 81 plus 3 give you 84, then subtract the other term, 27. Next is your 12th question. 12th question is you have to prove left side with the right side. Left side you have given p raised to power r upon p raised to power t, and outside power is r plus t. P raised to power t, p raised to power u, and outside power is t plus u. P raised to power u upon p raised to power r, u plus r is equal to 1, that you have to prove. So I first pick left hand side. So what I will do, first if base is same and divided with each other, powers are different, okay, then power when move upward, that is subtracted from the numerator term power, and we should write base as ones. Here when t moves upward, that will becomes r minus t. R plus t was outside already. Here u when move upward, because p base is same, p t minus u, t plus u. Similarly other term, r moves upward, p u minus r, and u plus r was already. Now you have to multiply r minus t, r plus t with each other. Now when you multiply r with first r plus t, r square plus rt gives me, then minus t multiplied by r give me minus rt minus t plus t minus t square. Similarly t minus u, t plus u give me t square plus ut minus u square. Similarly u minus r, u plus r multiplication give me u square plus ur minus r square. And this positive negative term will be cancelled with each other. Only what is left, r square minus t square minus u square, and u square minus r square. Only this is left, r square minus t square minus u square minus r square is left. Now you add all the powers. When you add, all powers will be cancelled with each other, only 0 is left, and any term has 0 power is equal to 1, that is same as your right hand side. Similarly same type of question is your 12th question B part. In 13th question you have diameter of Jupiter and diameter of Uranus is given. You have to just comparing directly, and you have to give the answer which diameter is greater. I told you before comparing the decimal, you have to compare the multiple of 10. In both the cases, wherever multiple of 10 is more, so that is considered as the bigger value. Here, though this is decimal is greater, but first we compare with the multiple of 10. Here multiple of 10 is 10 raised to power 3, and here multiple of 10 is 10 raised to power 7. So that means diameter of Uranus is greater. Next is, you have given Planck constant. Your H value is given 6.63 into 10 raised to power minus 27. You have to convert this into the decimal form, because standard form is given to you, scientific form is given to you, you have to convert into usual form. First you convert this negative power to become positive, move to the denominator, and this decimal sign after solving gives me 10 raised to power 2. You add the powers, so that gives me 10 raised to power 29. And I told you before that if you have to divide any term with the multiple of 10, decimal should be shift to the left side. Okay, so it means for converting this into decimal form, I need 29 digit at the top. Already I have 3 digit is there, but I have missing 26 digit. To fill up the 26 digit, we consider as 26 0. Before 663 we mark 26 0, then mark the decimal point. So this is the conversion of the decimal. Thank you. Have a nice day.